Yeah. Ooh, yeah. What's going on, y'all? I knew it was, you want to know something crazy, right? On some real, like, on some real geographical stuff. So I record every day around the same time. I go live every day, right? Hooli Power TV, what's going on? Uh, I record every day, same time. I go live around 1 o'clock. And the way my windows are positioned, at a certain time of the day, the sun just come through this certain window, and how the wood blind is and where my computer is at, it's a slither of light that get through here. And you can see it right now shining on my face or whatever. Um, Hold on, let me see if I can do something. I'm trying to balance the light out of it. All right. It might not have, you still see that piece of that bright light though. But for the most part, this the crazy thing. I knew as the day changed, as time went by, and the time of day changed when the sun went up and went down, that this time was gonna shift too when I have this light in my face, and it's in my face right now, and I definitely can see the difference, and I don't appreciate it. What the hell is that doing? Oh, that's the fucking TV. Jesus, Kim be having her TV on 1,000. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure her eardrums look like Pamela Anderson's hoo ha. Kim, your eardrums look like Pamela Anderson's hoo ha. Really? Crazy. All right. Let me get some of these. Let me do this. How y'all doing though? It's hump day today. It's hump day. I got a doctor's appointment Saturday. Make sure my humping is safe. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been to the doctor. Get you a checkup, man. I don't know how hot y'all summer was, but go on and get that checkup, man. Cause yeah, you gonna need it. And make sure you straight. Of all the things that girls have left at my house, I think it finally took the cake, right? Cause I think a girl left her pistol over my house. And I don't know whether I should sell it or I should keep it, you know? The Holden left her pistol, man. And yeah, I might keep that joint. Shit. But yeah, Wednesday, we got some things to talk about. We done made it past some 2 minutes without cussing, so we can say what the fuck we want to say. Shout out to my moderators. And yeah, we gotta get this thing started. I'm gonna talk to y'all about some stuff today. I know y'all see it say who do you believe in part two. Cause ooh, I just had to get bro, yeah, she left a glizzy, my nigga. She left a ooh a little cute looking one and shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that's going. It ain't nothing that's gonna take out none of these niggas on Buffum. But you know what I'm saying? It'll take out another little hoe though. You know what I'm saying? Another little hoe get out of line. She could probably shoot that hoe. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't gonna get too much work done on nobody, you know what I'm saying, down here and nothing like that. Maybe she got it. It was one of them you know what kind of pistol that was? That was a Keyshawn. That was a what you call it, a P Valley pistol. Keyshawn. Go back to your redneck baby daddy. That was one of them pistols and shit. You know what I'm saying? A little domestic violence pistol. Like, get off me! Like one of them pop. Hey, I ain't making light of domestic violence or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But that's one of them. Get off me! Where you just pointed at him and you take that wild shot that go over his shoulder into the cabinet and shit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, she done left a wop though, so I might have to hold on to it. I don't know. We gonna see. Hump day. We halfway through the week. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. Damn it. You know, Friday coming around. There been a bunch of crazy stuff going on. Um, you know, this Milwaukee. This is a particular time of year that they refer to as robbing season in Milwaukee. They call this, I repeat, robbing season. It's like October, November. You know what I mean? So watch your damn back out there. Don't be out there getting robbed. But we gonna talk about that too because I found this video. I don't know if y'all seen it already. I know how shit travel on Facebook. You know, just in the sphere in general and shit. But in the social media sphere, and especially as it pertains to Milwaukee and events happening in Milwaukee. But I don't know if it happened in Milwaukee though. But one of the Kia boys got stripped down. Like this man got no. It was like two, three of them getting stripped down. I got the video though. If you ain't seen it nowhere else, yeah, Macworld exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive Kia boy stripped down. We gonna watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about a couple other things too. OG Percy, man, you know that's my dude. I always tell y'all to watch that channel, Urban Politicians. But I had to disagree with him on something today, though. I was looking at, they asked him about the White Lives Matter shirt, and it was just some of the stuff he was saying. I had to disagree with him, and it's not so much on OG Percy. Shout out to OG Percy. Shout out to Urban Politicians. It actually made me realize something about just the people in general that choose to, you know what I'm saying, profess to be able to be in a position to speak on these things like that. And I put it like this. I'm gonna put it like this in a nutshell, right? They start out asking these dudes questions because they've been to jail, and a lot of people don't know about that shit. They've been to prison. A lot of them have spent half their life in prison, so they get to ask them questions, and they got knowledge of those situations that nobody don't got. True indeed. But then they veer off to asking these dudes questions about shit that they don't got no knowledge about. And they tend to be looked at like they got knowledge on any and everything when a lot of stuff they be saying be way out of place. And it's like, okay, we got something called a criticism, like a criticism that you frame something through, like basically looking at things a certain way from a certain perspective. These niggas ain't got no criticism but the ex-prisoner criticism. They ain't got no other perspective other than a nigga that done hard time and the implications of that mentally and physically. You know what I mean? It's my mama say, hey, my mama in the chat. She say, what's going on? Don't keep the pistol. It could be stolen. And she's trying to set you up. Shine your eyes, son. You funny, man. I'm just, mother, you know I be joking on here. Jesus Christ almighty. But I appreciate the advice, ma. Hey, mama. That's my mama. But yeah, nah. Prison, like I was saying, and I'm not going, and speaking of the pistol, I ain't going to jail, man. I ain't going to jail, man. Nah, but So they would ask OG Percy these questions, and they would ask him about stuff that I feel like it get to a point where they not qualified to speak on, but it get to a point where people don't care because they would rather get all their information from one source if it's things they don't got knowledge on. Then think like, maybe I need to think objective about my sources, not just about the info. Like, okay, this is a person I like, so I'm gonna listen. Cause like I said, I like OG Percy. OG Percy, cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, hold on, did I get a cash app? Hey, I got my first cash app for my live stream. I'm official, y'all. I'm official YouTuber, big YouTuber. Like Hassan Campbell, ugly ass be saying, YouTuber. I'm a big YouTuber. But nah, I appreciate it. Um, yeah, man, we working, man. I appreciate anything I get, cause you know we work hard. We put these topics together. A lot of hours go into this stuff behind the scenes. I got a lot more content coming too, edited content, more things I'm gonna be having throughout the day other than just my live stream. So man, that first donation right there, that just hit me right here, right in the heart. You know what I'm saying? Right in my feels, you know. But yeah, that's what's up. And so I'm gonna talk about that because what I was saying about OG Percy speaking on things that he qualified to speak on one thing but not another thing, because all parts of, you know, the black experience need to be represented. You go ask Cardi B is something about some twerking and shit like that, but then don't also ask her about, you know, her views on the effects of, you know, psychological hardships at home on teen pregnancy. Like, she gonna say some shit like this, like, I don't know what's going on, I don't even be in the house like that, if you having problems at home you just need to go outside, bitch. Like, nah, don't go ask her for advice on everything. Different people qualified to speak on different shit. Percy, I love you like an OG for real, but I gotta each one teach one, man. I gotta check you, man. I gotta line you up. And then we gonna go over the last thing again, Maxstradamus. Maxstradamus. You know what I'm saying? I was right again. You heard it here first. Y'all heard it here from me first before you heard it from anybody when I told you about that parlor deal that Kanye West did. When the thumbnail, go back a couple thumbnails when I said Kanye West getting pimped by Candace Owens. Now the major news outlets is talking about it, but who was talking about it first? Macworld Media. Let's go. They want to be me, y'all. CNN want to be me, okay? NBC, MSNBC, they want to be me. They want me to be the new Chris Cuomo, you know what I'm saying? But I don't be harassing girls like that, so, you know. I got a brother up to no good like Chris Cuomo, though, but that was a joke for you, mama. But nah, man, we gonna get into these topics, man, and y'all know how we do. First and foremost, we gotta start it out with some good music. And so we gonna go, what I'm gonna go with today? I think I'm gonna go with this one right here because I just like it. And yeah, it's just one of them days. This a hump. Look, this the hump day. This the hump day classic. Let's go. Macworld, let's go.
Marley Hall traveled to Milwaukee, a city known as Pimp School, and talked to people who are trying to break that cycle.
Police in Milwaukee have more than 200 pimps on their radar, but few resources.
Milwaukee pimps describe pimp roundtables where they get together and share best practices and advice and tips on how to evade law enforcement. So it's very, very sophisticated.
And how did Milwaukee end up becoming kind of this hotbed?
Every girl can generate about $500,000 a year for any given pimp, and most pimps have 4 to 6 women or girls in their so-called stable.
Who are you? 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 Who are you?
Macworld, let's go. What's up, y'all? All right, cool. So now let's get into this shit, right? So it's funny because today, soon as I got up, Kim, she was like, "Oh, Sean, did you see that thing on Facebook?" I'm like, "What you talking about?" And she was telling me, she was like, it was a video going around. And I guess it was one of the Kia boys. No, not one of they ass. It was a couple of they ass. They got caught. I always said I want to see what happened when one of these motherfuckers get caught. Cause they play too damn much. And just so y'all know, FYI, that was my car in the video. In the Kia boys video. Yeah, that was my shit. Give me my car back, bro. You guys are thieves, bro. But nah, for real though. I'm gonna show y'all this video because they caught they ass. And let me see. Alright, nah, that's not it right there. It was I'm looking at the I got a meme page too, y'all, just in case y'all don't know. Subscribe to Mac Memes. That is my meme page. It's called Mac Memes. Nah, my shit doing some retarded shit, I swear to God. But yeah, they caught dude. Hey Kimberly, how could I get back to that link with the Kia boys getting stripped down? You can't, can you send it to me again? Okay, let me see. I'm acting computer illiterate as shit right now. And it's talking about show all my notifications, but it ain't showing me all my notifications. This shit is stupid. It won't even show me all my notifications. Oh my God. They got me on some bullshit. Ah, that's, you know what they be doing? I know what it is. They switched my profile. I don't know why they do that shit. They just be switching my profile over to my Mac Memes page. That shit is retarded. I hate Facebook. I fucking hate y'all, man. God damn, I hate y'all. All right, now let me see. Can you try and find me in it again? Cause you just tagged me in it again. All right, let me try and go to it, y'all. Y'all gotta bear with these technical difficulties. Don't blame me. Blame Zuckerberg with his bitch ass. Cause I'm trying to show y'all the shit, okay? They want to make it hard for me. They want to make it hard for me. All right. Now I see it. But where is the video? I cannot see the video. Hey, Kim. How can I see the video? I got the thread, but I can't see the video. I'm finna show y'all what I'm looking at. Look at this shit. You said just scroll down. I'm up at the top and I don't see it. It say they done caught 2 Kia boys. But I don't see the video though. It was in the last time I seen it, it was in the comments. You gotta help me. I'm computer illiterate today. My bad, y'all. I need Kim to help me today. I'm all fucked up. Oh shit, I think this might be it right here. Let's see if this is it. I think I found it, yeah. Alright. I don't know if this is the whole video though.
What you talking about? Now you sit right there. What the rest of y'all at? You was helping him?
Big bro, I wasn't
You was helping him?
I wasn't helping
You was helping him?
I wasn't
You was
helping
helping
him.
him?
I give you whatever
Huh?
you want, big bro.
You was
What the
helping
hell?
him?
Come on.
You was helping him?
Big bro,
I don't know.
You was helping him?
I wasn't helping him.
You helping him? Huh?
I ain't do nothing, bro.
Huh?
I ain't do it.
Huh?
Look, they go nothing.
Huh?
Yeah. Pop them right out.
Bring your fuck ass
Knock
here,
him
nigga. Don't
right
you
in the
run,
car.
bitch. Don't run. Hey,
That
bring your
nigga
ass
ran
here,
off.
nigga. Bring your ass here. I'm gonna knock your ass out too.
Now you walk
I'm gonna
over
knock
here,
your ass
bro.
out
Sleep, bro, big
too.
dog.
In the car
Big
sleep,
dog,
bro.
God, you saw me in the car sleep.
Fuck you talking about. Fuck you talking about. Take it
But
off.
see,
Take
he making them strip, but then that's where this video stopped right here. So nah, that ain't the full video. Why do people do that? Why would the full video be available and you just not post the full video and shit, man? You niggas are retarded, bro. The fuck? And me, I'm talking shit. I ain't even got the video. But if you could post it, why wouldn't you post the whole
Take that
thing?
shit off, young
So
nigga.
look, this where
Take
the
that
stripping
jacket off,
them at
nigga.
right here.
Take it off. Fuck you talking about, nigga. I don't want to talk. Nigga, strip, nigga. Take that shirt off. Take all that shit off. Y'all nigga got live. Fucked
That's
up, nigga.
exactly what you
Fuck
did.
you
Nigga
talking about.
look
Y'all
like he
niggas
about
stupid
like
as fuck.
14 years
Bitch, take them motherfucking pants
nigga got
off.
home in
Right
your-
fucking
in
now.
your,
Take them tight ass pants
in
off,
your
boy.
fucking Pokemon
Take them on.
boxers, nigga.
Goofy ass young nigga. Take them on.
Have nothing, bro, I swear.
Take them
Okay, I'm
off.
taking 'em off.
Strip, big boy. Strip.
See what y'all niggas get me in, bro?
Strip.
This nigga look like he
Strip.
having a change. he
Yeah,
having
tell
a
the
change
truth.
of heart right
Tell
now.
the truth.
That was you
He
with
said,
them,
man,
Boy,
she
strip,
look what
boy.
y'all
They don't know what
into.
you
Shirt.
doing.
Hey,
Shirt.
that's the one who
Boxers.
gonna
Oh,
tell.
look, nigga.
When some
Bitch,
shit
take it
go
off.
down, this nigga right
Take
here.
it off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
This nigga
Take it
getting
off.
naked out here, boy.
Big dog. Been doing this. But shut the fuck up and strip, young nigga. Butt bookie naked, bitch. Fuck you talking about. Bitch. Man, I don't wanna hear shit,
This
nigga.
nigga knock
You can
knees.
talk when you strip, nigga.
Don't
Talk
join
when
the
you
gang
strip,
if you
nigga.
knock
Talk
knees.
when you strip, nigga.
Folks.
Talk when you motherfucking strip, nigga. Bitch, get naked now. Now.
Thank God,
Stop.
man.
Boxes. Give
I
them
know
to
how I
me.
feel. They got my car.
Give
They
him
got
to
my
me.
car in the video. Hey, day-to-day K in the building. What up, kid? Big tool on deck. But yeah, Kid Boy got stripped down. Y'all ever watched the Kid Boys documentary, the red car that they just going back and forth in and shit, the little red Honda? It's my car, man. I liked it, that car. I had liked it. I didn't even have it that long. It was a 2019, you know what I mean? And they stole it in like 2020 shit. The fuck? Oh, fuck. So, nah, they done caught y'all ass. And I know, I know it felt good. But I know part of it was like, yeah, it's just, nope, it wasn't a pin down comment too. I know part of it is that, he said, I want to see this every time. Listen, bro, I love to see it. I love to see it. Like, I love to see that shit. And the thing about it is this. They go on there, and when they get away with the shit, it make them want to do something else. When they get arrested, it make them want to do something else. Because the system could only do so much with them. They even said themselves, they get right back up out that bitch, right? But when a nigga, another nigga like you catch you up to no good, the same lack of respect that you have for him and his property, he gonna have for you. Thus the term beat like you stole something. He really ain't fucked them little niggas up like that. You know what I'm saying? He really wasn't whooping their ass like he could and should have and shit. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him for having some self-control as an older dude, because I know he was mad as a motherfucker. You caught him, bro. You got him. You could, like, they at your mercy. You know what I would have said? I would have been like this. Nah, I ain't gonna say that because my mama on here. I would put it like this. I would have said, I would have gave them a messed up ultimatum like Saw. I would have gave them a messed up ultimatum like Saw. I would have took one of them. I would have seen who the ringleader of them is, right? I would have took him and I would have been like, I'm keeping him. The rest of y'all go turn yourself into the police. If y'all don't turn yourself into the police, then this was gonna happen to him. And I'ma just start whooping his ass in front of them. Like I'm finna damn near, you know what I'm saying, take him out. And then I'ma just drag him in my house, kicking and screaming and shit. And let that fear, they ain't gonna know what to do. They gonna be like, damn, what is we gonna do? We in the house right now. They ain't gonna know what to do. Freak them kids out. I probably wouldn't even do nothing to the little nigga in the house, honestly. I probably would talk to him like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Why y'all out here stealing cars and shit? Because at the end of the day, the story might be a little bit deeper. And you might be able to get through to him without having to really, really hurt him like that. But nah, you want to strike some fear in them kids. He told them little niggas to strip. You know what I'm saying? And I bet you they ain't gonna steal nothing else. Or when they do try to steal something, they gonna be thinking twice about that shit. And then, bro, y'all faces is on camera. Getting stripped. You know what I'm saying? If the Kia Boys is a gang or just whatever, and they organized and all that shit right there, that should get your ass put out the gang on what? Like, bro, you got caught and stripped and you got your face, your butt. Nigga, anytime the back of your heels is out, you done been stripped, okay? Niggas looking at your Achilles heels, my nigga. You was out here stripped down to the socks. So, nah, they got the Kia Boys, caught them. Salute to dude who caught him and shit again, like I said, for not whooping on him. Oh, by the way, some people was asking me, they was like, was that in Milwaukee? Shit, I don't even think it's in Milwaukee, because I don't know if y'all know, but they got Kia Boys everywhere now. That shit started in Milwaukee, but once they figured out you could get that Kia with that car charger, with that phone charger, I mean, oh man, they got Kia Boys everywhere now. You know, Kim, she a fucking investigator and shit. So she finds the guy's Facebook page, and I apologize to y'all about that glare too. I know I look like I'm drinking holy water. I look like my cup just glowing and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I apologize about that glare, y'all. It's just the time of day changing. You know, the days is getting shorter now, so that sun coming down quicker. I'm getting like a 3 o'clock sun at like 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? But yeah, she was telling me she looked at dude's Facebook page. The dude who caught the dudes, and she said that he was in Atlanta. So they wasn't here in Milwaukee, or that he was from Atlanta, and he was from Atlanta and he resided in somewhere else in Georgia. And I could hear the way he was talking, and I could hear the way they was talking, and they had a little bit of a southern accent, even though, you know, we got all type of vernaculars up here and shit in Milwaukee. But I think they was from Atlanta though, but that just go to show, Kia Boys everywhere, shit. All over the place. They done popularized that shit. It's all over now. To drink to that shit. But nah, for real. It's messed up. They got him. So, speaking of people messing up, we gonna go to everybody's favorite diversionary, Kanye West, right? And like I said, I told y'all heard it from me first. I told y'all, I said, I did my research. I did it on that video. I said, Candace Owens' husband owned Parler, the shit that Kanye West talking about buying, and she's supposed to be his advisor. Nigga, that's like the Marlboro man advising you that the solution to your stress is to smoke a pack a day, nigga. Like, The fuck? And he's supposed to be this businessman. Nah, this nigga go where the wind blow. But anyway, I told y'all, and I was right, and I'm gonna play this video just to show y'all. So let's go. Let's go back. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go. The Rational National, shout out to them.
I watched the George Floyd documentary that Candace Owens put up.
Kanye is planning to acquire popular search media site, a social media company, Parler.
Kanye West is about to get screwed by Candace Owens and her husband. Her husband, who owns the right-wing social media platform Parler, and is in the process of selling it to Kanye West. So I'm going to explain just how he is getting screwed, and it's very clear, as you will see, but Kanye, of course, has no idea. But this news came just hours after another anti-Semitic and hate-filled rant, this time.
Whatever y'all do, remember y'all heard that shit from me first about him getting screwed over. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Hit that subscribe button if you ain't hit it. Come on. Macworld.
On the podcast Drink Champs. So quickly here, I'm going to show a clip, unfortunately. And but first, here's some of the garbage he said. Kanye West doubles down on anti-Semitic tropes, rejects invitation to Holocaust Museum. So as Rolling Stone breaks down here, after a brief introduction, West immediately went into a diatribe about the Jewish people, arguing that he's not an anti-Semite because he's also a Jew, quote, as the blood of Christ. However, he then went on a rant about how the Jewish people control all facets of media and entertainment, even blaming Jewish Zionists for recent news stories about how his ex-wife Kim Kardashian and her ex-boyfriend Pete Davidson, who Kanye called a heroin addict, have sex in front of a fireplace. Okay, it makes even less sense if you watch the video. But all of this, of course, anti-Semitic insanity, complete nuts, just hate-filled garbage. But even more here. He went on to discuss George Floyd. So I'm going to play this clip and debunk it, but I'm showing this because he mentions Candace Owens, who is a big influence on him. And Candace Owens, as I mentioned, her husband owns Parler, and we'll get to that story. But first, here is this insane clip.
I watched the George Floyd documentary that Candace Owens put up. One of the things that his two roommates said was, they want a tall guy like me. They want a tall guy like me. And the day when he died, he said a prayer for, 8 minutes. Mm-hmm. He said a prayer for 8 minutes. They hit him with the fentanyl. If you look, the guy's knee wasn't even on his neck like that. But this is, it's like a social contract. Candace Owens has a word for it, I'm forgetting. But it's basically like, they told Candace Owens she couldn't hang out with me.
All right. So I'm going to debunk this George Floyd thing in a second, and then I'll get to Parler. First here, notice how often he brings up Candace Owens. And who's telling her not to talk with him? So he was talking about banks before then. Are big banks telling...
Told y'all heard it here first. Motherfucker got played out that deal, getting played by Candace Owens. I said getting pimped. Because a pimp take all your profit, you know what I'm saying? They send you off, do the dirty work, do the real work, and they basically do the thinking for you. You do all the heavy lifting. And that's what they doing to Kanye. He think that they is friends and shit. Bro, you got a bunch of money and you don't have no self-control. You are ripe for manipulation. Them folks got you saying, whoever you around, you gonna say whatever they want you to say. But more importantly, you gonna get yourself involved in all the deals you got involved in. You always turn around and talk about how the deals wasn't right, this wasn't right, that wasn't right. I'm telling you here first. You see how we talking about this, how I talked about it first, and now I'm showing y'all the proof of how we got played. Well, he finna get to it in a second. He gonna bust down the logistics of it. But you hearing it here first. Everybody that Kanye West call himself being friends with, that he go into business with, that shit end up going bad. So get ready for him and Candace Owens to have they fall out over this Parler deal, because they was cool, whatever. They gonna go into business. He getting a bad deal, which he don't care about now, because he think he's all powerful and nobody can fool him. Why he taking a bad deal right now from her husband? You know what I'm saying? But later, he gonna turn around and come out like, oh, they done did this and they done did, and he probably gonna come out with some more stuff about Candace Owens too. You know, let's go.
Candace Owens that she can't talk with Kanye West? Who's telling her this? And how can you possibly believe her? It is, look, there's a lot going on here. Kanye is full of hate, clearly. He's also out of his mind, and he is being manipulated by Candace Owens. I think all of that can be obvious at the same time. And that becomes even more obvious when we get to Parler. But again, like, who's telling Candace Owens not to talk to, it's all so stupid. But now let me quickly, just on the George Floyd part, since I have to debunk it now since he brought this up, let me quickly debunk this. These are a couple of medical examiners during the George Floyd trial, or the trial of Derek Chauvin in the death of George Floyd. And here is what they said.
Hennepin County Chief Medical Examiner Dr. Andrew Baker is the only person to testify that he did an autopsy on George Floyd's body. He determined the cause and manner of death.
Just something to take into consideration. Like, they got something called the Freedom of Information Act where you can find out all this stuff. It's all public record. So when a motherfucker who was a billionaire lied to you, they really fucking lying to you, because they got money, they got time, they got resources to find out the truth and get a hold of this info. Like the same day. They don't even got to do it themselves. They can have somebody else go do that shit for them. So when somebody in a position like him, like Kanye West, lied to you, they really fucking lying to you. And trust me, they know exactly what the fuck they doing. Because they ain't no way that they could find out way more info than you from people that was there. I'm going to say it again. Like, he could go find out the info from the literal eyewitnesses that was there if he want to. That's how much power and influence he got. So for him to say this fentanyl shit, yeah, sue that nigga, man. Let's go. The fuck?
Law enforcement subdual, restraint, and the neck compression was just more than Mr. Floyd could take.
But prosecutor Jerry Blackwell asked if drugs or Floyd's heart disease caused Floyd's death.
Mr. Floyd's use of fentanyl did not cause the subdual or neck restraint. His heart disease did not cause the subdual or the neck restraint.
Veteran forensic pathologist Lindsay Thomas is unequivocal in her assessment of how George Floyd died.
There's no evidence to suggest he would have died that night, except for the interactions with law enforcement.
So those are the facts. And another medical expert here, Dr. Tobin, said a healthy person would have died too. So he was already showing signs of brain injury about 4 minutes before Chauvin took his knee off his neck, and that a healthy person who was put through this would have died too. Okay, let's just be clear about Kanye West pushing more right-wing propaganda. This is a right-wing social media platform that has very
talking
little
about Parler.
traction.
Let's go.
Because they have content moderation policies. They have to actually moderate their content, just like Twitter. Otherwise, they are not going to be able to be downloaded on major app stores. So this is George Farmer, Candace Owens' husband, the CEO of Parliament Technologies that owns Parler and is selling it to Kanye West. Here are his comments on this, and then I'll get to just how stupid this is for Kanye West.
Candace Owens got a little scrawny little white dude and shit. Like, you know, she went in, she talking yeah, I got something to say about black people, dude. She over here fucking Harry Potter and shit. Harry Potter is going to town on Candace Owens' neck. Let's go.
West.
Parler needs Ye in many ways because Parler needs its brand to expand, and I think Ye is very interested in expanding his social media presence. What motivated this for him was, of course, his banning from other social media platforms, and this is a trend that we've seen with so many different people. Instagram, Twitter closing down his accounts, expressing, discontent with wrongthink on his part, or at least tweets they weren't happy about.
This is amazing. So I'm going to explain why this is amazing. I have another clip coming up in a second here, but George Farmer here. Okay, so his company is selling Parler. He still owns his company, which has these cloud services, the actual value to what this company has. So he is selling Parler, or in the process of selling Parler, to Kanye West. Parler to exist on various app stores, on the Google Play Store, on the Apple App Store, for it to actually exist and be worth anything, even though it isn't worth
They
anything.
gotta have content
But to be worth
moderation.
anything at all, it has to be available to people to download, right? That's how it works. Well, for that to happen, for Parler to remain on these major platforms, these major stores, they have to follow content moderation policies.
What I just said.
Meaning, if Kanye West put his same hateful, hate speech, anti-Semitic...
Basically, in a nutshell, I'm gonna tell y'all like this: if he buys he's so head so far up his ass, he don't realize that a site like that got rules that gotta be followed in order for it to be carried by the big providers like the Google Play Store and the Apple Store. They have to follow those rules. So to think by you buying one of those sites that's gonna let them, that you will be able to say whatever you want to say, bro. And if they didn't tell you that, buying one of them sites like that is gonna hold you even more accountable to censorship, because now you have to be responsible for what you saying, but also what a bunch of other people was saying. Since you put your name on this site and you selling it like it's something for free speech, everything that go on there, they're gonna look at as like, those are your examples of what you think is free speech. So you just attached yourself to a bunch of shit that ain't gonna get you no more power. It ain't gonna get you no more leeway to be able to say none of the shit you just said. But you just paid Candace Owens' husband a bunch of fucking money for a dead ass company. Let's go. They done played Kanye West. They pimped him. Let's go.
Semitic rhetoric on Parler. Parler would have to moderate him and remove those posts, or risk getting taken off Google Play and Apple App Store. So Kanye West is buying Parler because he was angry that he was, pushed off of Twitter and Instagram. He is buying Parler to be able to say whatever he wants, except that he can't say whatever he wants. Otherwise, his company that he is buying would be worth nothing, as it's taken off all the app stores. So Candace Owens and George Farmer, her husband here, are completely screwing Kanye West.
Y'all heard it here first. I called it. I said it, man. I said it. Before anybody said it, who said it first? Sean Mack said it. I said, man, they playing, dude. Now he just broke it down. But it get a little deeper than that, though. I'm not gonna pull it up, but I'll explain it to you. So Parler is owned by a bigger media company. That media company is not really making no money off of Parler, but they want to try to host a bunch of different, what they call patriot media, basically a bunch of racist shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to host a bunch of that, but they ain't got the money and they ain't got the servers. Now what they finna do is they finna try to get Kanye West to buy Parler, and part of buying Parler is gonna be having to get new servers for Parler. But those servers are gonna be hosting all the other shit that they want to do on there, that they want to bring to it. Like, let's say they bring other little podcasters and shit on there. They gonna be hosted off of the servers that Kanye West is paying for. Like, dog, they sitting up playing this, man. And then on top of that, this the double negative right here. This is where it really get tripped out. Because she cost him $250 million potentially, because he getting sued, which bring me into my next topic. What the fuck who do you believe in and why? I'm on y'all ass. But she cost him $250 million potentially, then turn around and pimp the shit out of dude with her husband and shit.
Oh, let's not that shit out, man.
Like, that's crazy. You got sued for some documentary that she put out, a bogus documentary, but they gonna get named in the lawsuit too, I'm pretty sure. When it's all said and done, Candace Owens gonna get sued too. And I want to say something funny, right? Could you imagine what the words order in the court would mean to that nigga? Could you imagine Kanye West in the courtroom? First of all, this nigga is not gonna let no lawyer represent him. He gonna try to represent his fucking self. Then he gonna go in that motherfucker when they tell him, when they overrule whatever he say or whatever like that, he gonna be like, you can't overrule me, I'm Kanye West. No, man, they gonna throw that nigga out of court. Ain't no way I could see dude winning no fucking court case at all, right? So when he go for this defamation case, you might as well just hand over the money, player, because you ain't got no sense of like, you ain't got no finesse, you ain't got nothing but a misplaced sense of entitlement that they gave you and shit, right? And so that bring me to my last topic, that entitlement and shit, which is part 2 of what I talked about before. Like, man, what do y'all believe in, man? And why do y'all believe that shit? Fuckers need to ask themselves, like, man, what do I believe? Who do I believe in? Because this whole thing right here just showed me some disappointing shit about people and their beliefs, or lack thereof, I guess you could say. Tell a lot about somebody's character by what they defend, by what they normalize, and so on and so forth, right? So I give you an example, what I just talked about, the whole George Floyd situation. Now, Kanye getting sued for that because who did he believe in? Candace Owens, rather than wanting to go and get evidence for himself. This millionaire genius, as y'all call him, he's such a genius, but he don't want to go get no facts for himself, right? So that's what fucked him up. He was believing in her. Now, it's people that believe in him, and they gotta ask themselves why. Because if you just gonna believe some shit from a motherfucker because they popular, then you got a fucking mental problem. And mentally, you're enslaved. You can't be thinking that wealth is wisdom, because that's not how it works. Kylie Jenner's a billionaire. The Cash Me Outside girl got $50 million. Come on, man. It's not gonna be money or worshiping money or boiling everybody's actions down to whether they got money or not that's gonna get you nowhere. Unless your plan is to kiss somebody's ass to make it. If your plan is kissing ass, then yeah, she got money. Shit, but she got money though. I can practice it with y'all. Shit, he got money though. Shit, he got money though. Like, we could practice that shit together. Bowing down to motherfucking wealth and shit, cause at the end of the day, we been doing that shit. I always tell this joke. Like, you'll see a nigga breaking into cars or doing some shit like that, and he got on some raggedy ass clothes. He got a gun robbing somebody in some raggedy clothes, and y'all say, what, he a bum, right? Bum out here causing trouble. Take that same nigga stealing cars, robbing motherfuckers, but he got a chain on his neck now. Now what is he? Oh, he's a slider. He's a stepper. Come on, man. That little bit of wealth be blinding the shit out you motherfuckers. Who do you believe in and why? Do you believe a motherfucker because they told you some truth that helped your ass, that was unequivocal to anything else on the subject matter? You know what I'm saying? Or the matter at hand? Or do you believe a motherfucker because you don't want to look like, what is everybody else gonna think of me if I'm the only person not believing this popular person? You know what I'm saying? That's how preachers get away with doing shit to their congregations. That's how coaches get away with doing shit to the people on the team. You know what I'm saying? To the kids on they team that they coaching. Shit like that. I'm sorry, mama. I don't mean to be smoking. But yeah, so who the fuck do you believe in? You gotta ask yourself that, and it can't be money.
Hell the fuck no.
Because a dude made an app called Angry Birds and became a millionaire. I mean Flappy Bird, off a bird falling, a graphic of a bird falling, and you gotta keep on hitting the button to boost him up while he's falling down. Going through some pipes that were copy pasted assets from the first Super Mario game. And the sound effects were assets from the first Super Mario game, the jump effect. So he had one asset of a bird, some pipes in the jump effect, and he made millions off of that little bitty app, Flappy Bird. I downloaded Flappy Bird. Do that make him a genius? No. The dude who made the pet rock, a fucking rock, a pet rock. You boxed up rocks and got people to buy them. It was a phenomenon. Everybody wanted a pet rock. Genius? No. Like, it's not gonna be money, because money depend on demand and popularity and just consumer attitude. You know what I mean? That's all it depends on. It's chicks out here rich off selling bundles, hair bundles and shit. Are they geniuses?
Hell the fuck no.
Like, come on, man. It can't always be wealth that's gonna be what make us follow people. I thought Jesus was a poor righteous teacher. You know what I be thinking? If Jesus came back right now, how bad he'll get dead, especially by the church, but just in general. If he came back right now, think about if Jesus came back right now. He ain't got no Instagram. Jesus ain't got no Facebook. He ain't got no Snapchat, no none of that. Jesus ain't on none of the social medias. He ain't wearing no fancy clothes. He ain't getting to the bag. He not chasing the bag, none of that shit. But he just saying real shit and trying to help people. You know how many people that make look bad that done catered their whole image around like, I'm better than you because I got money, or nah, it's gonna be some people that's gonna want to take dude out. If he came back right now, like, that's the state of the world. The state of the world right now is a state where it wouldn't even be able to accept the return of Jesus if he came back right now. Jesus, if he came back right now, would have to come back, Jordan's on, chain on his neck. Ain't nobody gonna listen to nothing he say. They gonna say he a bum. They gonna say he just jealous of people with money. Everybody he say is a sinner, and they wicked, and Satan gave them their money and they ain't get their money in no righteous ways. They gonna say, oh, you just hating, you just mad, you ain't gang, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wouldn't even accept him. Yep. Real shit. Nah, they gonna monitor the shit out that shit. And yeah, you know, it's just crazy, man. What do you believe in? Who do you believe in? Ask yourself that shit. Stop. Don't be easily misled by people, and don't think that what you believe in is so much a matter of personal choice and fitting in. You want to know the truth because the truth is what the fuck is gonna set you free. You might not even know what ways you are being held down until you know the fucking truth. Right or wrong? Am I fucking lying? Like, come on, man. I'm sorry, mama. But for real, who do you believe in? I ask you again, like, is it just because everybody is saying, oh, this person did this or this person did that or they been here or there? Are you gonna disregard your own knowledge of self? Are you gonna disregard your own life experience just because somebody got a couple more dollars than you? Like, don't be that way. Don't be like that. Because at the end of the day, You could be looking at somebody like, say you looking on Instagram, right? I'm gonna wrap these last 3 minutes up with this. You look on Instagram, you see these girls traveling. You see they got their nice figures, they traveling. You every time you see them, they in condos, all that shit, right? Now, behind the scenes, and maybe I'll do a video on it. Hit them likes, get them likes up. I do a video on it. They got girls on Instagram that they get caught up, you know, and they get sent out to Dubai. And they go out there to Dubai and they out there having sex with camels. They out there, these is real stories. They out there doing something real strange for some change. And they sign an agreement and they go out there and they get paid. They go on these boats and they go and they do all type of stuff to these girls. They defecating on them. They doing all type of crazy shit. And these ain't no playboys and all that or nothing. These some old hairy Arab dudes. You know what I'm saying? Doing whatever to these girls because they got all that oil money. Them the Saudis with all that oil money. The ones in Dubai, you know, they're super rich. The supercar drivers got a couple supercars just in the driveway. And they get these girls that money. They peeing on them. They pooping on them. True, real story. I'm not making this shit up. None of this shit. Look up Dubai porta potty. Dubai porta potty. You know what I'm saying? And you will see. Or Instagram porta potty. These girls going out here doing some strange shit. And then they come back and they hop on Instagram and they talk about this new purse they got. They talk about this money they got and they allude to be better than you because of the money. Only because of the money. They did things you would never do. Price themselves out in ways that you would consider yourself priceless. And then come back and tell you how they better than you. All because of the money. You can't say nothing to me. I got money. Nah, I don't work like that. Don't let them couple little dollars fool you that folks be having. You don't know what they did to do it. And a lot of times that's why I secret all good things done. They want to be done in the light. You want people to see it. Folks slithering and sliding off and making these couple little bucks, then come around and show you the end result. Like show you the materialism. Show me how the money is made. Teach a man to fish. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck I'm saying. So again, ask yourself, man, who do you believe in? And I'm going to tell you who you should believe in. Believe in your motherfucking self. And I'm going to end that shit just like that, man. I appreciate everybody came in today. Tuned in another day. My bad if I got a little bit too preachy on y'all and shit today, man. But you know, when I throw the hoodie on, you know, it's finna get Black Klansmen in it. I was just talking shit, man. Love y'all. We halfway through the week, hump day. Nice day outside. Temperature ain't too bad, ain't too good either. But yeah, another day down. We gonna do this again tomorrow. Shout out to my moderator. Shout out to Tu. Shout out to Kia. Mama, I love you. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Next topic. Later.